Hello and welcome to Zippo Lion's Den. This video, I would like to take some time and show you one of the scams that are out there on eBay. And it would be this one here. We'll close that quick. Zippo silver Harley Davidson lighter in a brand new box. As you can see, looks good by pictures, right? You come up here, you click on this one, blow it up, you can see that it's supposed to be sterling armor for $69. Whoops. Here's the seller. I don't know how you pronounce it, but part of the description. Alright, you are looking at the Zippo silver Harley Davidson. See photos as they are part of the description. Message for any questions, thank you. Well, my question was whether it's real silver or not. So, that's what the advertised thing is from that seller. And this is what I received. I won't get into it, but even the box is not real. And neither is the Zippo. Even though you look at that bottom stamp and you're like, well, that's how it should look. It says sterling. It shines, you know. You open it. I mean, it's all the same metal in there. It's thick. It's an armor. Kind of looks right. You wouldn't guess it unless you happen to know what a real sterling silver armor Zippo is supposed to look like. You can see the color contrast right off the bat. I mean, I'm nearsighted, so maybe I can see it better, but this one looks more of a golden color while this is silver. And you can see that's a real Zippo sterling silver, just an older one, so it's got a slightly different bottom stamp. And I can tell you for a fact this is not silver, because I don't know if you can see those scratches there. I took it into a well-respected jewelers in town and had their goldsmith do some testing on it. This jewelry store I took it to has been in Manitowoc, where I live, for over 100 years. And it tested out to be not silver. So, fake Zippo. No surprise there. I bought it kind of figuring, I guess, very strong inclination that it was fake. I mean, it's well done. If you didn't know anything about Zippos, you would think that's real. Click is a little off, because, you know, even with the regular sterling, hear that? That's what silver's supposed to sound like. Not like this. But I digress, because another difference is there's an armor sterling. There's this armor, which you can tell is thicker. Not by much, but it's thicker. And what the jeweler did tell me is that it's not sterling silver like marked on the bottom. It's what's referred to as nickel silver, which is absolutely no precious metal whatsoever. It's actually known as albata or alpaca silver. It is an alloy made of copper, nickel, and zinc, and was first used in China, where it is available readily from unprocessed ore. So I guess it's like naturally forms in the ground at one time in China. And I had somebody that I want to point out say to me, well, if they're not located in the US, you shouldn't buy from them. Well, this person's location down here says from Paterson, New Jersey, United States. But when you look at the actual person themselves, which is what I should have did, I think it says somewhere else. Oh, that's not to the point. The point is how to tell this is fake if you run into one in the wild and go by face value. First and foremost, right in the outside are the welds where the hinge should be. See how small they are and weirdly shaped compared to a regular Zippo weld. Sign number one. Barrels are a little bit different, but they still look correct. Small, thick, small, thick, small. So we know the case is fake. Plain and simple. This insert, though, looks pretty damn good like a Zippo insert, except for a few minor things, which if you didn't know, you wouldn't know. First and foremost, being the rivets. I mean, look how terrible they are. They're not down tight in any way. They stick out so far. That one's terrible too. It's just terrible workmanship. The way they welded it together is different. Do I have one that I can show you? I mean, even the welds look different. I mean, which isn't a big difference, but it is a difference. Another difference is to see how the cam spring is basically even with the cam. Well, a real Zippo, real modern Zippo, if I can find one now. There we go. That cam spring sticks out a little bit past the cam. See that? That one's even. That one sticks out a little bit. They even got it somewhat looking correct with the little grooves cut into the bottom of the cam there. Which this isn't a modern. I have a modern one to show you. Thought I did. But anyway, and the other thing, this one's really interesting because if people don't know it, they won't know it, is even proof that the flint screw is fake. Because when you're looking down on the flint screw, kind of looks like you can see the actual knobs of the little grip part in there. That, you know, kind of looks like the old school style soda bottle top. Little metal tops that used to be on glass bottles of soda. You look at the top of a real Zippo flint wheel, well, flint screw, you don't see the grooves, even though it has them. Another big giveaway. And it's just, this thing is packed terribly. Another camera error. Sorry, I do this on my phone. I just have a little stand for it. That's why errors stay in, because I'm not doing another 9-minute video. And where are all my tools? I should have been set up better for this. Take the felt pad out, dump the spring, and once you'll see, this is what it was packed with. I mean, just one piece of cotton, and the wick, I mean, is just cheap and terrible. I mean, look at this. It's not even like an actual Zippo wick. I wish I could show it better, but a regular Zippo wick has, a little bit of stiffness to it. This is just, I don't know, I don't even know if that's real copper in there because it's just so flimsy and thin. But I mean, it did work until I emptied it. But like I said, I just wanted this to be more like a public message. I contacted Zippo, sent them pictures through email. I filed a complaint against the seller, and neither eBay gave a crap. Said they saw nothing wrong with this, and it's like, well, it's not a real Zippo, it's fake. It's not real sterling silver, even though it's advertised to be. And I haven't heard nothing back from Zippo, but yet, like you can see on this phone, the seller is still active, still selling, and it's terrible. They got other ones that I mean, obviously if that one's fake, the rest of these are all fake. I know for a fact these are fake too. The gold Harley is just brass ones, and it's the exact same thing. They're just cheap garbage. It really is. All counterfeit. Not even real Zippos. So you don't want to buy from that person. Let's just put it that way. Which is kind of sad, but I bought it basically under full intention that it was fake. And basically you get what you pay for, which was a fake Zippo lighter. And like I said, you can tell the box is completely fake, because this compared to even a real Zippo box, like this one, which I just put the cover somewhere else for some reason. There it is. Alright, compare covers first. Another little camera error. Sorry about that. But, I mean, fake Zippo box, real Zippo box. Just look at the texture alone. That shows it. A real Zippo box will have the little flame up on the top. I mean, they even made the instructions look good, but what's funny with the fake instructions is that it's exactly the same thing on both sides. And then the address that they have is New Frontier China Development Limited. www.zippo.com CN, which would be for China. And then this is even worse, because, same thing with the bottom part of the box, is that it would have the flame logo on it, which this box doesn't. The cardboard is a little cardboard insert. It's close, because there's real Zippos that has this kind of design down here on the bottom and stuff in that too. But then you can also tell by flipping these things over that, yeah, real Zippo box, fake Zippo box. Look at that. I mean, it's just cheap crap all the way around, and a giant total ripoff. So, like I said, it's a little bit long of a video. Got some laughs by me knocking my phone over a couple times, so that was pretty cool. But more of a public service announcement. Definitely a fake sterling silver Zippo, not real in any way. So it's not a Zippo, it's a Rippo. And I bought it, so you don't have to. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great day.